Welcome to Excellence in Excel, and in this video we're going to complete our target, which is to create a dynamic list here. And I realized that a few things probably will not be necessary. However, let's start with that. Alright, first of all, what we wanted to do here was to create what we call a so-called random value here, or at least to identify this. So for example, we want, if we have apples, we want to count automatically 1 apple, 2 apples, 3 apples. So how can we do that? And same with all these other items. So I figured out it is easy to do, of course, and then later on we will fix it exactly same here. So let me show exactly how we're going to do it. First of all, we're going to type in here COUNTIF. And in here, we're going to select this range here. So this is our range. So let's select our entire range, which is this all. Once we have that, we put in a comma. And the criteria will be, in this case, just this number here, since this is the starting one, and then after, every time when we drag this down later, it will count. However, we have to do something here that is very, very important. And that is this. So what we need to do is we need to adjust this one. And we need to freeze this cell here. So basically what we're doing is we're going to remove this. And we'll say we select this one here. So yes, so what we're doing is we want to start to count it, but it starts here and then it starts to go down, 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 down. However, we need to freeze this. Freezing means here we type in F4. Yeah, so you see the dollar signs here. So once we did that, and then it calculates everything, we type in enter. Alright, so what happened now is we have here 1. If we go down here, it's 2. And if we keep on going down here, you can see it keeps on counting and it calculates, and it will understand if ever we are hitting on a new value. And let's say here we have apples. And here are the apples. You can see everything works perfectly and accordingly. And this is the way how you can, what I would call, serialize. So this is a term to identify. It's probably more common that you will see, like for example in this case there would be like a shopping ID, and from there on, or a receipt ID or a transaction ID where you can trace everything. However, giving this a serialized code helps it as well and will simplify the process as well. So what we need is basically this value, and we need this two here combined. So let me show you exactly what we're going to do. First, we're going to concatenate. And in the concatenation, we will select this, well, the one here behind. You can see right now, because of the length of our cell, the value is disappearing. Of course, what we can do is to extend this, but in this case, I'll just leave it for now. So we just concatenate apples with the number, and the number is number 1. Enter. So once we did that, we can just keep on going and everything works perfectly. And this is really nice, because if this would be random or differently, and this would be all random, you'll see that everything still will be matched accordingly. So let's see if we can do that. Let's sort this from smallest to largest, and yes, expand everything. And you can see, oh, it's almost, yeah, apparently everything is all same. So that doesn't matter as well. Well, probably you can do this one here. Well, that doesn't work as well because of the formula. However, if there would be, you will see that everything works as well. So for now we have this, and this is the most important thing what we need to use, because we need this also in here. And here we will do it as well, exactly the same thing. So what we do here is a count if, and then we say, what's the range? This is the range, comma. The range is this. Well, it's okay. Wait, I need to undo this for a minute, and then I will just start again, because of our formula is starting to get interfered by the size of our cell. Count if, and then we say this. We just select all of these, But in reality, what we want is we want this one to be this very same cell. Well, it doesn't work yet, but let me explain later on how we can do that. You can see here, let's change this to B4 as a starting point, and this F4, so you get the $, so we'll lock into place. Enter, and then it will count properly everything, and that's nice. So now we are almost done, because we still need to concatenate the final part. So what I will do to simplify everything is I will concatenate it right here. So I will say concatenate the formula which counts, but we want first the word, that is the pair, comma, this one. And once we did that, we close that and enter. So we have pears 1, apples 1, alright. And of course, in this case, F4 to freeze this, because this needs to be locked into place. We enter this, and then we double click, there we are. So now we have all of these together. So we have here this VLOOKUP where we get the value, and this VLOOKUP can now finally be adjusted to this one here. Yes, so it will be this value. Let's enter. And now we'll of course say, sorry, it's not available. Reason why it's not available is simple, because the value here is not just matching. So let's fix this. So you can see this one needs to be adjusted. So let's remove this and let's go back here. Here you can see now we need, this is our entire value sheet. And remember here the column index should be number 3 now and not number 2. So let's click on done. Then it works perfectly. So this works now accordingly. I need to freeze these cells first. And once we did that, we can start to double click. And here, let's double check as well if everything works accordingly. And of course, it does not work because the formula builder is open. Make sure always close the formula builder, and then you can select them all. And now you have it. As you can see here, oranges is, oh sorry, it was pears. We have 1, 2, and pair number 3. Yes, you can see they are in a different segment right now. It is slightly together, and that is beautiful. Or it's slightly mixed up. So if it's all mixed up, no problem at all for our system. So what happened now, if I want to know, for example, I want to know how many kiwis I have. Oh, it works. Oh, beautiful. Apples. And there you are. So now we created really a dynamic dashboard here to see all our sales from a specific date using just very simple formulas, but in combination. So if you like tips and tricks about Excel and you want to get better with Excel, check out the link in the description. In there we have a wonderful Excel course on Udemy, and you get free access by clicking on that link. And if you have any questions regarding this entire course or what you learned here so far, post it in the comment section. I'll make sure I'll be getting back to you.